the suppression of the use of marijuana and of the forces lurking behind it are the most important jobs this department is now engaged in. In 1930, the records on marijuana in the Washington office of the Narcotics Division scarcely filled a small folder like this. Today, they fill cabinets.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Coloradians and everyone that's smart enough to listen from the outside.
It's one of the most amazing plants we've ever discovered.
The pot party, the trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Stoned Appetit. With your host, as always, it's me, Kip, and across the screen, I got CB. CB, how are ya?
Not bad, man. Not bad at all. Coming off a killer weekend, but started the new job today, so that's always exciting. A lot of shit going on, but yeah, killer weekend.
I'd love to hear it, Chris. So we won't dox you at your new job yet, but as the months go along, we will check in with you periodically and maybe see if we can get some tales from the Chris or something of that nature. We'll get that ball rolling. But, you know, you did mention we had a kick-ass weekend. Heavens to Betsy. A lot of fucking fun. Phish was in town, 4-night runs, crazy weather. Estphest was it was just too much. And then our friends over at I know. We're going to dive into all that. But before we do that, Chris, let's pay some quick bills. You know, it helps us keep the lights on. It helps us keep the bowl packed. And that's thanks to our friends over at Standing Akimbo. Spencer and the team over there that are obviously running a fucking fantastic operation. Short week this week. If you're listening to this, it's obviously Wednesday morning. They have drops going every day of the week. And on this Saturday, they have free Right cream. Yes, you heard that right. Former guest of the podcast, dear friend of the program, best ice cream shop in town, Right Cream, located in the back of Forge, will be popping up at Standing Akimbo. It's quite literally the best of both worlds going down this Saturday. You can get the best deals on cannabis and you can get the best fucking ice cream in the city. So swing through Standing Akimbo. You don't have to wait till Saturday. They do drops every day of the week and you can order online. Go check them out at standingakimbobakery.com and you can see all that's available online for purchase. Their edibles carts and things of that nature are all there. But at the same time, you can also find the best flour and all those quick drops that never make it onto the website. You can find those by going in to their location at 3801 Jason Street. And to be in the know on what drops are coming, you can go to @shop@standingakimbo on social media, where they post all their daily drops every day of the week, or sign up for our newsletter and we'll keep you posted that way as well. Woo! Chris, tell them about our friends over at Estphest, our sponsors that we love dearly, Phish partiers, great dart pins. Tell them about it.
Seton Smith.
Yes, sir. Give it to him, baby.
I mean, shit, what do these guys not do for you on just killer weekends? So like showing up, having those Phish themed roll-ups. I mean, from everything to the deals they were throwing that weekend to joining us at the party sites. I think they had a fun weekend as well as we.
Yeah, man, they're always there to do fun stuff in the community, and they always bring the good smoke as well. They had deals all weekend long on their Phish survivor packs, which were pre-packed eighths of flour into pre-rolls, like you mentioned. That may have subsided, but the deals on their tours are still going strong. So if you go catch their tour, they give you a little rundown of how they grow all the fantastic flour, and then they get you a little tour of the dispensary where you get to pick whatever your favorites are and go home with some happy flavors. They have two locations, one up in Heckler Way, aka the Apple Store, but the tours go down right there in Commerce City on Oakland Street. So whether or not you want to shop at their dispensaries, you can find their products on seedsmith.com and on Weed Maps if you just want to go to the local dispensaries and pick up your products. And don't forget, you can always go to Cali's Rhino and get the Stoned Appetit Dart Pod. One of our favorite locations, mainly because it's right there in the thick of it. So if you're partying down in fucking Rhino, you can just swing through, grab one of our Seton Smith dart pods and pins, be right on your way to Finn's Manor or a good restaurant, or you could end up at one of the other spots right there along that route. But we love our friends over at Callie's, and it's not just Seed and Smith. They got epic shit for everybody. Pre-rolls, Eddie's, all that jazz. Shout out to Charles and our friends over there. We love y'all dearly.
If you do visit there, just make sure you don't go to Federale's afterwards. That's all we ask.
There we go. We're rubbing off on everybody. It's like syphilis. You don't want to catch it. And if you do, it's already too late. Ask Al Capone. All right. So let's dive into the week's episode. Speaking of Al Capone, degeneracy, gambling, things of that nature. Should we start off with fucking like last Thursday when the binge started? Phish.
Oh my God. I mean, that's the only place to begin.
I mean, Friday's set list was ridiculous. Obviously, there was like a 4-hour delay, but the Thursday night, I mean, we got the whole crew out there, spun cookies. It was a big old time. Kip left his phone in the car, so we had to have the driver pull around and bring it back to us. A+ rookie move right there. Like, fucking just, they gave me the noob card when they gave me my phone. It was just like pussy. Fucking.
But we started Thursday at Esther's, which was great. I mean, kicking off the whole thing, Esther's had that stage set up. That was awesome. Food, the drinks, they had some Phish themed like beers. Oh, it was fucking fantastic. So we started catching the fade around 3-ish.
Yeah, for those that may have, I guess it was your former employer, not your present employer. But yeah, we the party was rocking all day long, not only Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, those guys always love to have a good time. And with football season coming around, it's got, I mean, those fucking nachos are so goddamn good, and the TV's everywhere. It's prime location, even if it's not Phish, pre-gaming. It's
No, yeah, I'll definitely go there to watch some sports this year for sure, because you're supporting a good local restaurant and the owners are great in the community. I fucking love that place, and it's all about what we're about.
Yeah, I mean, it's a young family area as well. So if you have kids, you can let them play in traffic and nobody cares, all of the things.
Dank soft serve is its neighbor, which is
fucking yoga pants. There's just everything in Oneida Park and then the OG location on Virginia. But they are Auburn fans, so don't hold that against them. But
yeah, but this show was great Thursday. Like, I had a blast. I had FOMO the rest of the weekend just because I had to handle some adult shit, so I couldn't make that happen. But yeah, it was great to see all of our crew out there enjoying themselves.
As a grown child, Chris, I had a big time. It was a blast.
Vegas, baby.
Dude, not only Phish into Vegas was it was just a gauntlet with college football. And then Sunday and Monday, we were eating for Mile High Life. Those videos will be coming out in the coming weeks, but we have new episodes dropping every fucking week. This week, we also did the Killers right before Phish, and right before that, I did a vegetarian tour because I was still doing the next level burger challenge, the next level vegetarian challenge. I fucking won with 9 days.
Tip of the hat.
Everybody was surprised that I won. Nobody expected me to outlast you. I understand you had a gauntlet vacation schedule and you dove right back into the red meat. Chris, that's how you're going to die early. Take it from someone who's going to live a long, prosperous life. You're going to die early with that diet.
Yeah, because that 1 week negates 21 years of former bad behavior.
That's very nice of you to say 21.
See what I did there? I didn't date you.
But at the same time, gushers and fruit by the foot, we have not been proven by science to be bad for us. So 21 years ago, that's what I was living off of. But I will say, though, even though the vegetarian challenge has gone by the wayside, I will still eat a bunch of vegetarian spots. Lexi and Tay from the Easy Vegan and I went out to film and had a big fucking time. Did you know that there's a whole vegan menu at Hop Alley?
I knew they offered a lot of vegan options. I just didn't know they had an actual menu.
I mean, whole menu. It was actually very, very impressive. And I had a really good time. Everything was really delicious. They don't just like take the meat items out of a dish or whatever, a sauce. They have like curated dishes for you for that. And it was delicious. And you can see that video coming up. And same for Gladys in Edgewater Market. public market, that place. I mean, when you make dank ass vegan food like that, you can see how it's easy to kind of slowly transition away from eating red meat 5 or 6, just eating meat 6, 7 days a week. Like they make it so that it's easy to not have to have it every day because they're making delicious dishes without making it like, oh, here is a vegan meatball, and they're trying to imitate meat. They're doing something totally different. They're doing it quite delicious.
What was your favorite dish from there? I haven't heard of any.
Oh man, they have this root vegetable Reuben that is immaculate. Like it even has like this upward turning grease, like you'd see in top of a fucking pepperoni cup. Oh, the texture's there, the marble rye, the vegan cheese is fine. It's serviceable in that instance. Oh, I got the hiccups just thinking about it. It was fucking good, but the A plus for me, that was up there, but also the fried artichokes. Fried artichokes. You're a southern redneck just as myself. We love fried vegetables. And so they didn't, obviously use any, eggs or actual milk, but you wouldn't know any wiser. It's still a
That's awesome.
good dredge, and you can fucking chomp down on. They're like lamb lollipops in their
Is there a
shape.
good dipping sauce?
Yeah, they had like a comeback kind of style, a rubella spicier. But it was pretty fucking good. Yeah, I'd recommend it. There's some really good spots out there, and I mean, I'm not done trying them all, but just because I've started eating meat again, I'm still gonna try out. There's a place down in Inglewood that is supposedly the fucking bee's knees. It starts with an F, and I'm disappointed I don't know it off the top of my head, but that's life. But I want to give a shout out to the person that won the vegetarian challenge is Toria 1414. She said 9 days, which is how long I was able to do vegetarian dining. And since you only went a couple of days, that's what we're going to go for is the longest jump,
Way to go, Victoria.
Yeah, way to go. I'm not sure if Victoria is the name, but Toria 1414. Congratulations.
Well, Victoria's a lovely name, so shout out to Toria Victoria.
There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Chris. So we've told everyone that I beat you. I'm a better vegetarian than you. We've weekend recapped. Vegas, I ate a fuck ton of dumplings. We went all off strip, which was the goal. Obviously, we ate on the strip when we were around, but the video series will highlight places to go off the strip. So if you're going to get fucking taken to the woodshed by the casinos, you might as well eat how the locals eat or eat the best cuisine that is technically available to you, not just that which is available to you off of the monorail. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Favorite spot you went to off the strip?
Same one as always, Lotus of Siam. It's fucking immaculate, Chris. It's the best. It's just the best. It's so what? Huh?
The dumps.
No, that was there was a couple different spots we went for dumps. Siam is like Thai food, so we did like they're known for their like garlic shrimp. And then Jeff was with us and he was like adamant about the cow soy. So we ended up doing the tasting dinner for the family style. So they ended up bringing out like 7 or 8 dishes. You'll have to watch this video. We're talking soft shell crabs, scallops the size of your fist, big old fucking noodle dishes.
What's the place you went to off strip? I missed the name or what?
Oh, Lotus of Siam is the best one, but everywhere we ate was off strip. So we hit up the arts district. We went to Chinatown. We went off Flamingo Avenue for both breakfast and dinners, just to try other spots. And most of those aren't necessarily like off the beaten path. Like they're fairly well known. But for those that live in Denver and maybe flying in and staying at a casino, because it's obviously the easiest route, for $10 fucking Uber, you can actually go eat, actually good pizza or really dank, fresh, homemade sourdough bread and, in-house fucking pastas, things like that.